This is a case of, I don't have it in me, man. Okay, I've got one for you. You guys don't know my father. He's from Italy originally, and he has a very thick sort of accent. You know, when he talks, yeah, he kind of sounds like this. It's very difficult sometimes to understand him. Anyway, he's got this weird cadence, and it's really thick, like I said, and heavy, and it can be disconcerting if you don't know what to listen for. So anyway, a long time ago, probably about 35, maybe even 40 years ago, he had a company that, I guess he owned a plastics company, and he had a transportation industry portion attached to this plastics company, and I guess these guys in the transportation trucking end of things were probably Teamsters, although my father was never union affiliated. That's the phone. That's line one. I don't answer line one after hours. So anyway, he got into, as he was starting out as an entrepreneur, he borrowed some money from one of his colleagues, which happened to be one of his truckers, who was also like the transportation director and sometimes drove a truck. So my father struck a deal with him and borrowed some money from him. Things were going south in the economy. The guy shows up at my father's office, and now my father's a very square, good, honest. Well, he's a very square, good, honest person. Pretty much his whole life, you know, never got involved in crime or anything like that. He, you know, like all of us, he's sinned and had a few indiscretions, but whatever. He's never done anything really bad or even bad. So he borrowed some money from this guy. The guy wanted his money back. So this trucker comes into my dad's office early one day, and my dad shows up at his office after the trucker gets there. And the secretary says, "Oh, so-and-so's in your office waiting to see you. He seems really pissed off." So my father goes in, and he's talking to this guy, and this guy's like, "Look, I want my money back. You know, you owe me like $35,000. I know we had an arrangement and an agreement, but I want it all back now." And my father's like, "Well, you know, no. I mean, I borrowed it for a reason. I mean, I can give you some of it now, but I can't give you. I mean, it's just wrong in a number of ways." So this guy is really laying it on and saying, "Look, you know, you're going to give me that money back. I'm actually not leaving this office till I get it back." So this is what my dad does. He goes like this: "Listen, I've had just about enough of you. Now, I'm from Italy, okay? Now, I know you know that. But the reason I came to America was to get away from certain things in Italy, like my family. They're involved in a lot of crime. Now, all I have to do is place one phone call to them, and they will come over here, and they will back me up and do what I say. Now, I don't want to go down that road, but if you keep pushing me, it's a phone call away. The decision is yours." So the guy gets on his phone, or a phone, there were no cell phones at that time. I guess he called from my father's office, according to my dad, and spoke to his boss or life coach, I don't know. And he gets off the phone, and he basically goes, "Okay, I'm going to leave, Mr. Lepperl. I'll talk to you later, and goodbye, and have a nice day." The whole time, my father was bluffing, you know. Like, man, oh man, if he would have got called out on that hand of cards, bluffing, whew, he would have got his ass kicked. So hard he would have been wearing it for a hat. And maybe then some. True story.